Hello, welcome to another episode of Funjelah. My guest today is the incredible multi-hyphenate Mathews. You may know him from his viral videos to his incredible sold-out stand-up comedy tours to his photography. He started as a boudoir photographer. Am I saying that right?
Boudoir.
Boudoir.
That was me being extra.
Oh, is it boudoir? Boudoir?
It's just boudoir. But it's more fun to say boudoir.
He's a sexy photographer. He's a barrel racer. I didn't even know what barrel racing was, and I had to look him up doing his barrel racing, and I was like, oh my God, this is so hot. Did you see his videos? Wild.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
I love barrel racing. Big fan.
Oh my gosh. He does so many things. He's a musician now. He does his music. This guy's incredible. We got to know more about him and his attitudes and his gratitudes in his life. And it was just such a cool episode getting to know this guy who's so talented, so unreal. And they always say like, jack of all trades, master of none, but he seems to be mastering them all. It's incredible. Mathews. And don't forget, I'm on tour. So you can go to my website, Anjelah.com, see when I'm bringing the family reunion tour to a city near you. Get your tickets there. You can get your merchandise there. If you want to call and tell us what you are grateful for, what you're mad about, or if you need advice, you have a question that you want to ask us, you can do it multiple ways. Danielle, tell them.
Yes. So if you want to leave us a voicemail, give us a call at 747-300-5380. We would love to hear your voice and what your name is. You can also email us at funjelahpodcast@gmail.com. Or while you're on Anjelah's website buying cool merch, you can send us a message there as well.
And don't forget to leave us a review if you haven't already. It's super helpful when people read reviews and see what this podcast is all about. Tell all your friends about it and enjoy this episode with Mathews. Okay, so you're in Alabama, so you drove in. Did you drive in today, or are you been here for a couple days?
Yeah.
Okay, what part of Alabama are you in?
Birmingham.
I love Alabama.
Do you?
I have great shows when I'm in Alabama.
Hey, we I gotta remember to be real nice.
Yeah.
And not say no curse words. I'm being if I slip up, but I'm gonna do my very best not to say none.
Yeah, I got you.
But we we really do it in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always have great shows.
I've seen one of your shows.
Have you been to one of my shows?
Years ago, way before I was a comedian, I went to your show. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. It was at the Stardome, which is my hometown comedy club. That's where I got my start.
Yeah.
And I think it was like after your first special is.
Oh, wow. So it was a long
time ago. It was like, I remember my mom watched your first special and was just like such a fan. So, and I was telling him in high school, I would be like on the bus because baby, we was broke. We had no car money.
Right.
So when I was on the bus, a friend of mine, like my friend, we would always do the Bon Qui Qui. And I'm like, it's so funny now because people are so offended that people would probably just lose their mind over it. But back, it was just hysterical to me. So I'm an Anjelah fan. It's been a minute.
That, first of all, means the world. I love that you've been to one of my shows before you even thought of doing stand-up. Or did you think of doing stand-up when you were there?
I never wanted to do comedy. That was never a plan. It just kind of happened for me and just...
Yeah. So how long have you been doing stand-up now?
Now, 4 years.
Wow.
I'm on my second headlining tour.
That's what. And you're like selling out major venues.
Yeah. It's
Congratulations.
Crazy. Thank you.
Let me tell you, that is not an easy thing to do.
No, it's crazy.
It's not an easy thing to do. And similar to your experience, mine happened very quickly as well. Mm-hmm. So like right out the gate of me doing stand-up, I started selling out shows. Mm-hmm. And people would like explain to me like, this is not normal.
Right. That's what I get all the time.
This is not normal. Like people love you, but to translate from loving you on social media to loving you to purchasing a ticket to getting in your car and driving and paying for parking and going to actually see you, that's a whole different thing.
And then to still love you after, or to love you more.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult. You know, a lot of people, especially like when you kind of come up like we did, you know, I mean, ours, you didn't have TikTok, but like
Mine was YouTube.
YouTube, you know? So like it's the very similar story. And a lot of comics don't like me because they're like, well, you didn't spend 20 years doing, you know, open mics or, you know, whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if you was funny, you wouldn't have to spend 20 years doing open mics.
Oop.
I mean, that part, you know, like, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's really cool to be able to do this. But at the same time, like, it's hard to go from, when people get mad at me for being successful from coming from TikTok or wherever, I'm like, I wouldn't continue to be successful, though, if I wasn't good.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's what it is.
A lot of people leave TikTok and go and try to do stand up, and then they realize how hard it is to hold an audience for 90 minutes, and they're like, this ain't it, I can't do it, and they quit. So in order to be continuously successful, you got to be good.
I think there's so many aspects to that. Like, you have to be giving a good product, like you said, so that people go, oh, this was worth it, and they're going to spread the word. This was worth it, right? And then there's also the thing of God's plan for your life, I feel. So I know a lot of super funny comedians. Like, they're so talented and they're so good, but they cannot sell tickets. And maybe this is just their season of not being able to sell tickets, and one day it's going to click. One day the stars are going to align, and all of a sudden God's going to be like, yes, now it's your time. Now it's your time to go. Because not everybody has the story that we were blessed enough to have, that to where it happens like right out the gate. And you think about Nate Bargatze. Nate Bargatze was doing these small venues. He opened for me for years. And then to get to a point where he's breaking every record possible, selling out all of these arenas.
And doing clean comedy.
Yes. It's like a whole different thing of timing and God's plan for your life and the stars aligning. So what a blessing for you.
I hope my stars keep aligning.
You know, that this has been such a like immediate thing, that it's happening like this, and you're able to keep writing, keep giving people what they want, your fans, the people who love you. And that's the thing too. This is my unsolicited advice from someone who came up in the same kind of immediate way in social media as you have. I had to learn, as I would listen to, like, a lot of people didn't like me as well because things happened very quickly for me. I went through a phase where I was listening to the wrong people, and I was listening to what other comedians had to say about me. And I went through a phase where I was adjusting how I was operating based on what they thought. And then I had to get to this point where I was like, but I don't actually perform for you. You don't buy tickets to my shows. You don't love me. You don't follow me on social medias. You don't like my posts when I post. You don't support anything that I do.
Right.
I write and perform for the people who do care about me and do love me. So like I obviously blew up with a nail salon joke, and there was a season where all these comedians were being like, oh, that's all she got. She just got that one joke. That's it. And I knew I had more jokes than that, but I was like, oh, I'll show them. I won't even do the joke. I don't even need the joke. Watch this. And then I left fans disappointed because they were like, oh, we
wanted to see
that was me and my best friend bonded over that. Like, that was my stairway to heaven. Like, we came to your concert to see that. And that was a very quick phase, and I learned very quickly. I got a DM on Facebook from somebody that was just sharing her disappointment, and it really hit me hard. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like, what am I doing? And so that's my own unsolicited advice, is just listen to you.
It's true, because I always tell people, is like, I'm never going to take advice from somebody whose life I wouldn't want. Like, if I don't want to live the life that you have, I don't want your advice.
Right.
You know, like, don't tell me what I'm doing wrong if everything you do is wrong.
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
Like, don't tell me how to be successful if you're not successful.
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
I don't understand that. And what's funny to me though is that people still to this day want to hear you tell that joke. You
know?
Oh, yeah. And it's like, I tell people, so the biggest thing that's so crazy to me is, when people come to my shows and they want to film, right? And they want to film your show. And I get it. It's a double-edged sword because when people are filming and they want to post it on the internet, then everybody sees it and they're like, ooh, I want to go to his show.
Sure.
But I also tell people it's like a musical concert, right? So when you go see your favorite artist perform their tour that they're on, they're performing that album. So they're doing the same set list every single night.
Yeah.
So many people think, oh, I can film this because he just says different stuff every night. I'm like, baby, this is a show.
Yeah.
This is the same. Now, I do a lot of crowd work, so I'm like, that is different every show.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the show is the same.
Yeah.
So when you film that and you put it online,
I know.
it's not like it's not like a song where
So
you can
annoying.
listen to that song 300 times and you still love it. A joke isn't really funny
Yeah.
after the first time you hear it, but that is
Or
like...
it's still funny, but it doesn't have the same punch. Like if you saw it online and then you're going to come, like maybe some people are like, oh, I hope she does that joke because they want to hear it.
And that's been how long ago?
19 years ago.
Do you still do that joke?
Oh, yeah.
You do?
That joke has now become my encore.
Oh, shut up.
It's my thank you at the end of my show. So I do my whole new hour, and then at the end of the show, it's like I take a moment where I basically thank everybody for being a part of my journey and a part of this life that I get to live. And I am well aware that this is the joke that blew up my spot that people connected with. And so I kind of present it to my audience as a thank you. Thank you for being here with me tonight. And, here's this gift.
And the crowd
basically.
goes nuts every night.
Every single time.
And I get people coming up to me being like, oh, she did it for us.
Yeah.
She did it for us. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I originally saw you, and I didn't even care about stand-up. You know what I mean? Like, I'd never watched stand-up, didn't want to do stand-up. It was never a dream, and even I watched that, somebody that never watched stand-up, and I'm like, this bitch is funny, and so it's really cool to see something, that can go that long, and people still love. Like, that's a testament.
Okay. On this podcast, we do Mathews and gratitude. I have so many more questions that I want to ask you, but I feel like it possibly may come out in your gratitudes.
Okay.
So let's get to your Mathews first, and then we'll go into gratitude because I have many more questions that I want to ask you. Okay. Mathews, the thing that's getting you mad these days, getting on your nerves, what that is. For me, it's my eyelashes. I've been doing my eyelashes real bad. For like the past 3 times I glued my eyelashes on, they're crooked. It's too much glue. I can't get it off. And then it falls off mid conversation with somebody. So my attitude this week is my eyelashes. I have not been doing them well lately. What is your attitude?
So does it have to be about other people or me?
Whatever. What's getting on your nerves?
What's getting on my nerves?
It could be other people. Somebody when they cut you off in traffic, whatever.
I think something that's getting on my nerves is my manager's looking at me like, "Don't you say nothing crazy." What's getting on my nerves is people that tell you they're gonna do something and they don't do it. That's my biggest one. Baby, don't tell me you're gonna do something if you know you ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's my biggest pet peeve in the world.
Do you have
and counting macros.
Oh. Is that what you're doing right now? Because you look good.
Hey, girl, I done lost me like 15 pounds. So.
You look so good.
I've been doing it, and it is twerking my last nerve. I
counting
hate it.
macros. Ugh.
It's awful. I hate every minute of it, but it works. So I've been doing it.
It like takes the joy out of eating.
It
Like there's so
does.
much joy
It
in food.
does. And I love food.
And then you just made food an assignment.
And
Ugh. I get it. That's annoying. That is annoying. Danielle, do you have a attitude for this week?
I think my attitude, I had said it earlier when we were getting set up, but my apartment building has shut off the water again today. And this is probably the 5th time this month that they have shut off the water.
Oh my God.
Where I'm thinking, what is wrong with my building? What is going on?
baby, where you live?
I'm in Burbank, California, at an
That's
apartment.
why.
But it makes me crazy because I listen, I understand that a lot of people are back in the office. We're not really doing the work from home as much anymore. Okay, but some of us do. I'm in my living room right now. and they always shut the water off from like 10 to like 4. And I'm like, that is my whole
That's
day.
a long time.
Yeah.
I have like jars of water just sitting on my kitchen counter just
Girl.
in case. I'm like, I gotta wake up early, make sure I shower, and I do all my stuff that I need.
You got your apocalypse kit out ready?
I do. I'm telling you, this is like the 5th time.
Oh,
this
I
month,
would
and
riot.
I'm just like, what?
Burn it down.
But
They
then
ain't got
I'm
no water to
concerned,
turn it
too.
off. They ain't got no water to put the fire out. So just go
I
ahead and just
know, right?
burn
And then
it down.
I'm concerned too, because I'm like, what is wrong with this building? Like, what are you guys like? Is it something with the pipe? I assume it's a pipe issue. There's pipes in our parking garage. Like, our parking garage floods every time it rains, which is not very often. And I think about the pipes that are like directly above my car, and I'm like, is it those? Are we gonna mess up my car? I don't know.
Well, good thing you're
just-
moving to Nashville.
Oh, there you go.
We've been trying to get her to move
Just
to Nashville for
Another
a
thing to
long
add to the
time.
list.
So this is another thing to add to the list to get her here.
Mhm.
Okay, those are our attitudes. We'll let them go. Get them out of our body. Let's move into gratitude. I want to know some things that you're grateful for. First of all, my dog is in love with you. He's making eye contact. He's like, "Are you gonna invite me back up?"
I love animals so much. I
I
love
know
animals
you
way
do.
more than people.
I know you do.
So
I've seen your videos.
Angel.
Who takes care of your animals?
My aunt and uncle live on
Okay.
my farm.
Oh, okay.
So when I go on tour, they take care of everybody. So
That's
it's
good.
things I'm grateful for a lot. I'm grateful for a lot.
Yeah.
Can I give multiples?
Please, let's go through a
Okay.
bunch. We'll do one at a time. One at a time.
Okay, perfect. Number one, I'm grateful for this career.
Yeah, let's talk about it because you've had quite a few careers.
Yeah.
And you're
Um,
transitioning again into music, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not transitioning. I'm just kind of adding.
Okay, yeah. Love a hyphenate.
Like I said, I never wanted to do music. Was always what I wanted to do.
Really?
That was
Okay.
my main love. But I never pursued that because I didn't think I was good enough. But I always wanted to be an entertainer. Like that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So when I started comedy, I was like, well, I'm entertaining. Like this will
yeah.
be what this maybe this will be a segue into something else. Never cared about comedy. I never watched comedy. And then I started doing it and I fell in love. And I was like, this is the easiest thing that I've ever done. And to me, it is because to me, making people laugh has just always been who I was.
Yeah.
I used to get put out the class from my mouth, and now I get paid for it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it is the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's also now my baby, and I love it so much. And
Yeah,
like
good.
getting to, when people tell me, like you make my dark days bright, you know what I mean? That gets me. 'Cause I'm like, that is why I do this. Like,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, the money's good. But like, to get to make people laugh
Yeah.
and get to make people feel good.
Yeah.
That's the best.
It's
like,
a medicine.
Yeah.
It's a
100%.
medicine. I always say like what an honor and a blessing that I get to be medicine to someone in their life, like traveling across the country and making people laugh. In the moment, so we can like easily get caught up in our career aspect of it all, like growth, sell out the show, sell more tickets, bigger venue, or whatever. Like that's part of the career aspect of what we do. And then when you hear those compliments at the end of the show, when somebody in a meet and greet is just like, you helped me get through my cancer treatments, you helped me get through my mom's death, you helped me get through whatever. It's such a is sobering the word that I'm looking for, like where you're just like kind of snapped back into like, oh, I forgot what this is all about. And then you remember like, oh yeah, like the selling out the show and all of that. That is all lovely and amazing things that help me live my best life. But this human moment that we're having right here, this is what actually really matters and counts.
There was a so a couple of years ago, I played a show in Biloxi, Mississippi, at a casino, and there was a lady on like the third row, so like third or fourth row, and she had a sign that said, "My name's not Cody," because previously I did a show, and this guy, I asked him what his name was, and he said, "Not Cody." And I don't remember where that came from, but it was like a big viral video.
Oh, okay.
And so she made a sign and said, "My name's not Cody." And she was a beautiful girl, and she had one of my robes on, and like, you know, her husband had a robe, and she had her big sign. And I was like, you know, talking to her, and she was like, "Well, I have stage 4 breast cancer, and you know, you are the brightest part of my day." You know, and that was like, man, that was just incredible. Well, she was in remission, and then I found out last week she passed away.
No.
And it was just like, it broke my heart. And I literally, like, I remembered that moment, and I literally was just so heartbroken. But like, I reached out to her family, and I sent flowers, and like, her family has just been like, "You don't understand what you mean to our family." You know, and I'm like, that is why.
Wow.
Yeah. It's stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. On the light side of it, some of these folks do get on my damn nerves.
Sure.
But, you know, especially because my audience are drunk. Okay? My audience be toe up from the flow up.
way.
Like, they be out there turned.
So you're like doing your show, but also wrangling?
Yeah, I'm like, "Ma'am, if you don't shut up, I will kick your butt out," you know? And I'm we're very different. You're an angel from above. You know, I'm not. I'm ruthless. Like, I will hurt their feelings. You know, like, I will really hurt their feelings. I call them out and I roast them.
Good for you.
But they don't do it again. They'll be like, "Sat."
Bro, anytime I have to
You're
address
nice about it.
an unruly fan, like, there's like the hood part of me that comes out, and then I get so nervous because I'm like, "Oh man, how do I get everybody back now?"
That part, because people don't realize that an audience. I've never heard somebody say that because they don't understand. They don't understand that an audience can turn on you.
Oh, real quick.
You know,
They're like,
and
"Ooh,
like,
that was mean."
Yeah, thankfully I haven't had that, because the ones that I do call out are typically the ones that the audience is like, "Please get her to shut up."
See, but also your persona is a sassy, like, I'll tell you off. So they're expecting it, right?
Correct.
Whereas somebody like me, where I'm just like telling my stories, and then I got to go, "Ma'am, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
No. And then I have to do a whole thing with her. Then I have to work extra hard because everybody's like, "Oh wait, what happened to the sweet girl we were just talking to?" And then I just all of a sudden took my hoops off real quick. And sometimes that's all it takes is I'll pretend to take my hoops off, and like, and then the audience will start cheering. That's what I usually try to do when I have to diffuse a situation. Is I say what I have to say, and then I do something real Bon Qui Qui-esque. So I start getting them back by pretending to be this character or whatever, and then at the same time I'm hoping and praying that
they really took me
Danielle
seriously.
is going to go get security to go get that person to stop. So I'm like, let me I said what I need to say, and now let me go into like being silly about it, woo, and hope that they're handling it so I don't have to do this again.
It got so bad at my shows that my opener, she sells a shirt that says FA and FO.
Oh, okay.
F around and find out, you know? And so she sells that shirt, and she started saying to them in the audience, she'd be like, "Look, now before I bring Matt out, I know y'all like to talk to him, but let him talk to you before you talk to him, or you will FA and FO, and you will be outside. But at least good for you is you could get a shirt early, you know?" And like, it has become a thing that she had to tell people. I mean, because they'll be fighting. I stopped a show one time at the Hard Rock Live on New Year's Eve because these girls broke out in a fist fight.
No.
And I almost got sued because I'm like, "Ooh, beat her," you know, and I'm like, I love you. I want you to know that. Because I'm being on my best behavior. Do you know how hard this is? I am. If you know, you know. But I was like, "Yeah, whoop her. And I was like, Jerry. And the whole audience starts chanting.
And just had fans that we've had some fights.
Oh,
We've had
but
some
that's
fights
how
break out.
you had everybody chanting.
Yeah, and then afterwards they were like, you cannot entice violence." Baby, hold on, man. Hold on here.
Bonzo, see, this is what happened when you keep licking like a licking monster. Can you please stop licking? Thank you. Let's be polite, okay? No más licking, por favor, okay.
Little angel.
Thank you, sir.
He said, "You worry about yourself, man."
Yes, he did. We had a big brawl in a comedy club that I was at. Interestingly enough, it was a group of fans against the entire staff of the club. It was wild. And it was like the cooks came out of the kitchen.
Oh.
It was a whole thing. I'm on stage. This is happening in the back and then like past a curtain in the lobby area. So I can't see what's actually happening. I can only see the people in the back who can see what's happening and I can hear it. And then Danielle is like, she's like, what do I do? Do I tell the manager? The manager's fighting right now. Like, what do we?
Full panic.
Full panic. Police came. It was a whole riot
and people
situation.
Ain't seen, I just think of them cooks coming out the kitchen of a comedy club. They ain't seen how nasty them comedy club kitchens are.
Okay, so let me tell you though, there was a piece of me that was like when the cooks came out and all the staff was involved, it was one of those moments of like, get them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, because even the cooks are like, you're not going to mess with my waitress. Mm-hmm. You're not going to say this and this to my waitress. And even the cooks, like, they had each other's back. I was like, get them. Because it was a bunch of drunk, stupid
My
fans.
favorite part, too, was that it was all happening in the lobby and the manager was just standing in the corner watching it unfold. And the guy fighting was like, bring out your manager. Let your manager have a chat with me. And the manager finally stepped forward and was like, oh, you mean me? I've been here. I've been witnessing this whole thing. Get out. And
see, like, and that would have just lit me up because, see, I grew up in government housing with an alcoholic mom. You know, I was the only white kid in my neighborhood, the only white gay kid in my neighborhood.
Wow.
Okay, so, like, you couldn't look this fabulous without knowing how to swing on a hoe. So, like, I grew up fighting all the time, you know, so I be ready, you know?
Yeah.
But, see, now I'm old and, like, I ain't trying to go to jail, so.
No.
You know.
No, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, man. you gotta let the security and the staff fight your battles for you. Let them get it.
Give me another gratitude in your life. It could be something from current right now, from childhood, from whatever. Give me another gratitude.
This one's materialistic.
Yeah.
I'm very, very grateful for my tour bus.
Ooh, tell me about it.
I used to tour.
Do you have your own tour bus or you rent? Oh, okay.
And well, we do a lease, you know, like a long-term lease throughout the tours. So I have like the same bus.
Okay.
And I remember my first tour, we drove everywhere. And I was in the back. I would sleep in the back of an F-350 with a pillow and a blanket. And like we just pulled my merch trailer around everywhere. Wow. And I just thought to myself, like, there's no way I would ever be able to afford a bus or like make. And it got to the point where like touring was so excruciatingly tiring, and just so exhausting that I was like, I don't know that I want to keep doing this, because I did 120 something shows on my very first tour.
Wow.
Like right out of the gate.
Wow.
And I was like, this is hard, you know. And then I finally got a tour bus, and I was like, I love this again. You know, I was like, because I'm able to rest.
Yes.
You know, like I'm able to rest. I'm able to take my dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is like, and I hate flying. Oh, I hate flying. I hate flying. Baby, they always delaying me, and they always canceling me. And I mean, I told my team, I was like, if I can't take my bus, I ain't going.
There it is.
Boundary. So I'm very grateful for that, because it makes my job easy.
For sure. We're on a bus. We get back on our bus very soon. And I
mean, we'll be on it when this episode drops.
Okay, yeah. So we're on our bus.
Do you have like a star bus with like the bunks, and then you have your own room and bathroom in the back?
Before I had a baby, yes. Okay. I had the star coach. But now we just have the regular bunks and the back lounge, and we've transitioned that into my daughter's room. Okay. So we put up her crib, and that's basically like her room. Mm-hmm. But I prefer sleeping in the bunk anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. I like that little like coffin. Just it's complete darkness. The fan is right here on your face, and I don't know. I like it.
I don't even like when we go to like if I play a casino, you know, they'll give you suites and stuff.
Right.
I don't get off I'm like, y'all can have them. I'm staying on my bus.
Really?
Like it's like it's my home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I don't want to stay at a hotel. I don't want to stay at a casino. Like I'm staying on my bus.
And how many dogs do you have?
2.
2. What kind of dogs do you have?
They're mixes. They're
Little mutts?
Yeah, they're 14 and 15.
Oh, baby.
So they go with me and they
Yeah.
just love it. They really think they own the theaters and stuff when we go. So
that's
I
special.
call them my little stage dogs.
Yeah. Are they little like Bonzo?
No, they're
big.
50 pounds.
Oh, you got big boy. Big boy and girl.
One sleeps on, I put his bed like in between my bed and the door, and then the other one sleeps in the bed because she's like, ain't no room down there for me.
Yeah,
but yeah, being able to not have to leave them. If I had to go somewhere and leave my dogs, like my horses and stuff, obviously I miss them when I'm gone, but my dogs are like, they're attached to me.
For sure.
So like I got my dog Chance 2 days before he was scheduled to be euthanized. So he's been attached to me since he was 2 years old.
Wow.
And he's my best friend. You know what I mean? So like leaving him, he lays at the door and cries when I leave.
Oh, buddy.
So I'm like, I can't. I'm like, so if I can take him, I'm like, if I have to go somewhere far, like the West Coast or something for shows, I'll fly for a couple days, but I got to go home.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get back to the house.
Yeah. Where have you found, like in stand-up and touring, where have you found is like your market, and then the markets where like, it's so hard to pull tickets here?
Okay, so we have talked about this a lot. Man, I'm so thankful that like 99% of my shows totally sell out or we add second shows. And that's the biggest just incredible feeling. You know what I mean? You can't do anything. But like there have been some markets like, okay, so the West Coast. Okay, if I go to downtown LA, hang it up. But then I can go to Wheatland, California and sell out the Hard Rock with 2,500 tickets.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. I do really well in the South, obviously.
Yeah.
I do really well in the Midwest. I mean, honestly, I feel like, I mean, I've played Vegas a lot, and those always do well. But it's like the West.
Yeah.
And like I said, Wheatland, California, sold out at the Hard Rock Live, but LA, they like, who?
Right. Yeah.
Who and where?
My struggle market has always been, I'm like 19 years in now. My struggle market has always been the Northeast.
Really?
Yeah. I have such a hard time. Like in some markets, there's some markets I sell out Northeast, but for the most part, anytime I'm doing the Northeast, I got to do a lot of promotion. I got to do a lot of radio ads. I got to do a lot of
So how
work.
do you feel? Now this is my podcast. How do you feel about going back to places when your team's like, okay, we want you to go back here, and you're like, I didn't even sell half the tickets last time? Because that's my thing. As I defeat myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't sell that out last year. I ain't going back this year. And they're like, well, you're bigger now. And I'm like,
it's that whole thing. It's watching the growth, and sometimes it's such a slow growth. There have been some cities that I go to, and every time I go there, as soon as we leave, I go, I'm never coming here again. Why do I keep doing this to myself? This is so dumb. And then next tour comes around a couple years later. It's on the routing, and I'm like, I don't want to do that show. But one example of that is there was one show on my last tour, the one show that didn't sell out, and I was so mad. I said, you dumbs, I'm so mad. And I did everything. I partnered with local influencers in the area, giving them tickets to like post about it, say they were coming. I did everything I could, and it still didn't sell out. I was so mad. And then so we were coming there again, and I was like, I don't want to go there again. No, like they did me dirty last time. And then it was something like with the routing, like we either stop or you just lose money. I'm like, fine, I'll just do the show again, whatever. And that show ended up selling out months in advance. And I was like, wait, how come last time you guys didn't even know about me? But it's that growth. It's the growth when you
girl,
come
shut
back.
up.
Yeah, is your manager looking at you going, see what I said?
But I mean, it's just scary, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because especially when you get spoiled.
Spoiled. That's it.
And then you're like, so my thing isn't even like a money thing. It's not, I have to sell out to make that money. My thing is I get so hard on myself. I'm like, if I don't sell out, I feel like people don't care about me.
They don't like me anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm a has-been.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah.
And it's like, someone that's been doing this for 19 years.
I still do it.
Like, you still understand that, like, that's just a part of being an artist.
Yeah.
But you've had a career for 19 years doing this, and you're still successful, and you're still selling out shows.
Yeah.
I say all the time, I'm like, well, what if next tour I don't sell out? Like, what if next tour I don't sell any tickets?
Yeah.
And they're like, you've already sold more tickets on your second tour in the first leg than you did the whole first tour. And so, like, but it's still it's imposter syndrome.
Yeah, totally. I mean, here I am 19 years in, and I still go, if I don't sell at a show, I'm like, up.
That's
and
it.
it's starting
it's
to
over.
happen.
It's
downhill
starting
from here.
Yep.
You're like, and they hate me. Sure, got it.
Here it goes. Well, it was a fun run. We had a good time. Yeah. I want to know a little bit about like when you started stand up. So like and I know your fans probably know your story already, but like going from like your videos popping off on social media like during COVID time, and then the transition into actually stand up, like how did that happen?
Yeah, so everybody was like, Matt, you have to be a comedian. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I have no desire to do that. It's not a dream, like but then I was like, I want to be an entertainer. So like, let's give it a shot. Yeah. So I reached out to Eunice Elliott, who is a writer and a comic in Birmingham as well. And she taught comedy classes at the Stardome.
Yeah.
And so I DM'd her, and I had like, at this point, I probably had 1 million followers on Instagram and like a couple million on TikTok. And so I wrote her, and I was like, hey, everybody keeps telling me that I should do comedy. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. Would you be willing to like help me? And she wrote me back, and she was like, baby, you out here cussing out chickens. Let's go. And so I was like, okay. And so I remember I went and met her one night after her like classes were over. It was like 8:00 at the Stardome. She was like, get on stage. And I was like, and do what? And she was like, just start. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, And so she was like, okay, so let's build 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And Emma Willman, do you know who that is? Emma Willman came through, and the Stardome was like, let's give you 5 minutes to open for Emma. Okay. I was like, okay, first time I've ever been on stage. Still to this day, never done an open mic night or anything.
Wow.
So they're like, here's 5 minutes for Emma. Let's just see how it goes. I memorized that 5 minutes like a Easter speech. So it was not funny at all. It was just like me just speaking a memorization of 5. Sure. And I was like, whoa, that wasn't it like at all. Yeah. So I was like, okay, that sucked. Let me do that again. Mm-hmm. And Monet Exchange came through. And they were like, let's give you 10 minutes for Monet in the big room. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. So I went out, and I was like, you know what, this time I'm not going to tell my speech. I'm just going to run my mouth. Nothing prepared. Wow. I went out there, and they ate it up. And I was like, that's it. That's what that's supposed to feel like. Yeah. And so then the comedy club owner was like, I'm going to give you, so at the Stardome, they have a small room that's like 70 people. And then they have the big room. Yeah. And so he was like, I'm going to give you 3 shows in the small room. And we're just going to see if you can put a show together. See if you can put an hour's worth of material together. I was like, okay, great. So I put over an hour's worth of material, and the 3 shows sold out in 2 minutes. All 3 shows. God. And I was like, wow. What's happening? I still have the video of me like sitting at the table in my robe, drinking my coffee, and I'm like refreshing because they're sold out. And I'm like, there's a glitch in the system. Like something's wrong. And they're like, no, Matt, the shows are sold out. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I got on stage, I did that show, and I will never forget just how fun it was. Mm-hmm. And everybody was just dying all night. And I will never forget, this is when I really kind of like got into like crowd work and roasting people, was this lady like had this big blonde hair, and she got up and went to the bathroom in the middle of my show. I said, Teresa Caputo, where are you going? And like the laughs that I got from that, I was like, oh wait, I'm kind of good at that, So I kept it up, and so I did those 3 shows, and the owner of the club was like, you look like you had been doing this for 20 years. And I was like, I really don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just running my mouth. He was like, I'm gonna give you a show in the big room. I was like, okay, let's see. That show put on sale, and it sold out in 1 minute. And I was like,
Unreal.
What in the world is happening? So from there, I signed with an independent agent.
Okay.
He did my entire first tour. I did 150,000 tickets on that tour.
Unreal.
Never doing it before.
Unreal.
Signed with
Unreal.
insane, right?
Yes.
I was a one-hit wonder. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And then I signed with my first big agency. Signed with Live Nation. Did my second headlining tour with them.
So you did a Live Nation tour.
That was my second tour.
Okay.
And then I just signed with WME, so I just moved over there. And we're wrapping up this tour and planning the next tour. And my thing is, I don't know how you do it, but like I have basically toured back to back, and I take the summer off. And I feel like I'm like, do I need more of a break here, people? Because, like, y'all gonna not be missing me,
right?
But also, it's like, I'm bored when I'm not on tour.
I hear you.
So I'm like, it's such a fine line.
It's a very fine line.
Because you also don't want people to forget about you.
You'll figure out your rhythm and what works for you and your fans. And when you're coming back to these cities, are these the same fans that are coming back, or are they new fans?
Yes, and they're both.
Yeah.
And that's the coolest thing. So my very first tour was all like just middle-aged white women. Like just loving the farm chores. They bring their husbands. Their husbands did not want to be there.
Nope.
They were like, he ain't funny. I don't want to see him.
Yeah.
And then the husbands would be like, DMing me. Bro, I didn't want to come to your show, but you're funny as hell, man. And now my shows are very diverse. A lot of straight men, a lot of women, a lot of different ethnicities. And that's the cool part, because that's when you're like, okay, now you're doing a good job because you're able to pull such a different group of people.
That's great. That's great. Again, a very similar start with me. Mine was a lot of women out the gate. Women in the gays. That was my core fan base. If I ever saw men in my audience and they were straight, I'm like, okay, you're somebody's husband.
Yeah.
Or you came to the wrong show. Like, what are you doing? And then as I started to grow and I started seeing like groups of straight men at my shows, I was like, oh my God, I'm so honored. Oh my God.
Oh, like I'm funny.
What are you doing here? Yeah. What a story, man. That's so cool, so unique, so your own, like right out the gate, selling that many tickets. What a blessing. Incredible. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you that you get to experience this incredible thing. So cool.
It's very cool. Very, very, very lucky, blessed, all the things.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. Give me another gratitude in your life.
Another gratitude is my animals, my horses.
Do you have a favorite animal?
That's like saying, do you got a favorite kid?
I do only have one.
So.
And I have one human kid and one dog kid.
Man, you're lucky.
Okay, so maybe not a favorite. So maybe have favorites for different reasons.
Yes.
Give me a couple of those.
Okay, so horse-wise, right now, I barrel race.
Let's talk about that for a second, because I didn't know what barrel racing was, and then I looked at your video, and I was like, wait, why is this hot? Hold on. Wait a minute. Why? I'm attracted.
Yeah.
I am attracted. I've been
telling you about cowboys forever. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about that for a minute.
I'm like, never did I ever think I was going to be a sex icon. Jesus.
Honey. Yeah.
I went from being everybody's gay best friend to like, Matt's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of the horses that I have right now are Hush Money and Lolo.
Okay.
And they are my best friend Fallon Taylor's horses. And she's a world champion barrel racer.
Okay.
And so these are like $1 million horses that she's been like, hey, I'm not able to ride all of these horses. Here are 2 horses that are incredible. You ride them so well, like take them, have fun, and so grateful for that, because it's giving me these incredible athletes to compete on at such a level that I didn't have before, because my horses weren't at that level. Like they just weren't that.
Yeah.
I mean,
your horses are like, I'm hungry. What are we doing?
Yeah. They're like, I don't go that fast. Yeah. Like I don't, we got to run that fast, whereas hers are like, let's go, you
Yeah.
know? So for me to be able to compete at that level again,
Uh-huh.
because my horses have gotten older and I'm just like, I'm not the person, like, I'm not going to sell my horses because they've gotten older and get something new.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm like, you giving me what you gave me all
Wow.
those years, like, you're going to live with me for until you die.
Uh-huh.
And
Done.
so for her to be able to give me those animals and let me compete on them is just, that's everything.
Can you tell me about barrel racing first of all? Like, so you did it for fun, but then you compete.
Yeah.
And you have to train. You have a coach? Like, you just do it yourself?
No, so I mean, years ago when I first started, I took lessons.
Okay.
So I did take lessons, and I've had a lot of horses that I've competed on over the years. And then I bought this one horse, Luna. She is the black mare that I run. She's 18 this year.
Wow.
And she qualified me for 3 world titles.
Wow.
And she kind of made me like the rider and the jockey that I am
Aw,
today.
That's so cool.
And so without her, I wouldn't be able to ride these horses
Yeah.
that I'm riding now. So like it's I'm very competitive. So like, you know, in kind of anything that I do.
Yeah.
So I want to be the best at everything. But horses have always been just like my love and my passion.
Yeah.
And so I started just kind of riding, just having horses and riding. And then I wanted to try barrel racing, and I fell in love with it when I tried it. And so I took lessons
Wow.
for a little while, got good, bought a step-up horse, got a little better, bought a step-up horse, got a little better,
Wow.
then got Luna, qualified for 3 world titles,
Whoa.
and have just kind of gone from there.
Bro, your life. Like, I don't
I got to do all the
understand.
things because I get bored.
I don't understand.
I know. But it's also kind of like a scary thing, you know, because people say all the time, if you do all these things, how are you going to be incredible at one thing if you're doing it? Like,
Sure.
how are you going to continue to rise and be like an incredible stand-up comic if now you're doing music too? You know, so
And yet here you are. Okay? Okay?
and don't play with me.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. So you qualify with your horse. How do you balance, like, do you have set time, like, okay, so I'm not touring, so now I'm gonna work on riding. I'm not riding, now I'm gonna work on music? Or do you do it all at the same time? Like, Tuesday I'm doing riding, Wednesday I'm doing music. Like, how do you balance?
So I realized in my very first tour that I put everything into that show and into that tour, and I was gone so much that I let my horses kind of fall to the wayside. I wasn't riding anymore. I wasn't competing anymore. I wasn't doing any of that.
Oh, they were so sad.
And they enjoyed a very long break.
Uh-huh.
But it made me when I started to get back into riding and competing, I was like, wow, this really fulfills me. So I had 4 months off in between the next leg of my tour.
Okay.
So I really got back into riding and competing and winning again. And I was like, ooh, okay, I can't give this up. I can't get to that point again because it filled my cup.
Yeah.
And it fulfilled me. So I was like, I can't not compete or ride my horses because I'm not going to be a good performer, and I'm not going to be a good artist, and I'm not going to be creative if I can't do things that make me happy.
100%.
So now I tour on the weekends. I'm usually home during the week. So like I ride my horses and I try to compete during the week. Like Thursday, I leave for West Virginia for shows. My bus will pick me up at like 11 o'clock at night. And baby, I'm entered at a barrel race at 8 o'clock that night. So I'm like, I'm just going to run to that show, compete, run my horses, drive back home, drop my horses off, and get on the bus.
Wow. Look at you go. How old are you?
32.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So young. Oh my God. Of course you can do all the things. Oh my gosh. What an incredible life. Thank you for sharing all your goodies, all the things that you do. I'm having so much fun learning about you and all your many gifts and talents. And wow. Okay. So you live in Alabama. You have your farm there. Your aunt and uncle live with you, you said?
They live on my property, not with me.
Okay, they live on your property. So you have a big property. Did you have your property before your fame? No,
I had a little small farmhouse on 10 acres.
That's small.
Okay.
To
us, y'all live in a baby. She's over there in an apartment. That's small. That's like she's
so
like
I had a small
what?
10 acres.
Yeah.
I
We get it.
South, I get it.
I mean, I have 104 acres now. So I had.
Sir, you have a county.
Yeah.
Ooh, is it?
Literally. So I bought that in 2015. I was a photographer at the time.
Right. Stop, you do everything. I forgot. Your boudoir
I was a boudoir
stuff.
photographer. Yeah. And I had this little 300 square foot room on the back of my house that I was photographing these women. And I like made this 6-figure business in this house. And I had this driveway that was gravel and it had ruts. And I was like, oh my God, these women are coming in here in their BMWs and in their Mercedes. I hope they don't bottom out in my driveway, you know, because like my driveway was rough.
Yeah.
And I made this incredible business there. And I still have that business. I don't shoot anymore. My associate Brianna shoots. And she's incredible. But yeah, a lot of things.
Wow. So now you have your big 104
So yeah,
acres.
I saved all of my monies and I bought 104 acres. Wow. And we built our dream home. And my barn is right underneath the house. So like my horses are right downstairs. I can walk downstairs and let them in.
A barn is underneath? How?
So instead of having a basement, we just have a barn. So like from my kitchen, you can walk downstairs. And
explain me. Let me 1 second. Let me 1 second. Explain me, how don't the horses need to be like outside in the air?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Where are you from?
Do you know what a barn is?
Where are you from?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm imagining a basement, like they're inside, no windows. They don't got no view.
No. I'll have to show you pictures when we get done. So they have a stall. Okay, their stalls lead out into their pastures, so they can come and go. Like you know, when it's really hot, they like to come in the barn because they have fans.
Okay.
They have mattresses in
and
their
they just
stalls.
go down.
No. It's not really a
So
basement.
I think the barn is on the ground level.
Yes, the barn is on the ground level.
The house is
and you're up.
upstairs.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Anjelah.
Listen, I was having that moment, another friend's reference where she's trying to see her sonogram and she goes, "Oh, I see it," and pretending, and she totally does not see it.
Okay,
That was me right
I'm
now.
gonna
I
show you
was
the
so
pictures.
pretending, but now I get it. They're on the ground level.
She still don't get it.
No, I get it. You're the
was
second
like,
story.
dude.
I'm the second story.
See, that's where we were wrong because you said basement.
I said like a basement.
Like a
I said
basement.
I don't have a basement. I have a barn.
Well, it was your fault.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
But,
I want to
you've
come to your
seen,
farm.
like where horses, like you've seen horse stalls though, right?
Yeah, but I'm
wanna
telling
come do
you,
farm
the
chores?
basement threw me off. Okay. Yes, and I don't love getting dirty, but I do love animals. I do. What other animals do you have?
I have a donkey.
Okay.
I have horses,
Love.
chickens,
Yes.
dogs, cats, pigs.
Love a good pig.
We're about to get some cows.
Please. Okay, see, I love cows. I met a cow one time in
Met a cow one time.
Sweden. Mhm.
Okay.
We
Met
did
a
a little
Swedish cow.
a bike tour, and we went to this cow farm, and they were like, "Yeah, do you want the cow to kiss you?" And I was like, "Yes, I want the cow to kiss me." And they're like, "Yeah, just put your hand right here." And I put my hand there, and then this, like, the most giant tongue I've ever seen in life just came out and, like, totally exfoliated my arm. And it was so nasty, but also I loved it. I love the cow. And we just went to the Nashville Fair, and they had their prize cows, like the competition cows. These were the most beautiful cows I've ever seen in my entire life. And I wanted to hug them all. And I don't know, I love cows. I would love, but the sad part is I also eat cows. Like, I feel
Me
bad
too.
about it. Like, I'm torn about the whole thing.
I mean, I love chickens, but I eat them.
Yeah, I'm torn. I
don't eat mine.
Yeah.
I don't eat
yours
my
are eggs.
chickens.
Yours are for eggs?
Just eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do be eating some chicken.
Yeah, I know. I love a cow. I want to hug a cow. Please get cows and invite me over. I want to
What
cook
kind of cows are you getting?
We're getting they're meat cows. So we can't eat them.
no.
Don't come for me, Peter, because
That's a good business.
we're also going to get some Highland cows though. The long-haired ones.
See,
Oh,
I don't
super
even know the
pretty.
difference. Like, when you said what kind of cows, my immediate response was, "Oh, there's kinds." So
What if we put you on a horse?
would love it.
Okay. You want to run barrels?
I don't know what that means. Like race like that?
Like I do. I'll put you on one of my barrel horses and
No,
just.
I'd be so scared.
Just go, girl.
No, and then it would hurt.
Well, if you fall off.
Oh my God, no.
You're not that high up from the ground. You'd be fine.
I've done horseback riding before, but I love horses too. I think I'm scared of horses just like because, like if you walk behind them and then they kick you and then you die.
They're not going to.
Yeah.
I mean, you always let your horse know where I can go underneath my horses. You know what I mean? Like, I know them like the back of my hand. So
have you ever seen the chiropractor guy who does animals?
And he is fine, Jesus.
I seen him doing a horse, and he was behind the horse holding its leg.
Yep.
And I had so much anxiety. I was like, "Sir, you're gonna die. What are you doing? You're gonna die." And he didn't die.
But these are horse people, like
I guess
we can read them. Like we kind of know. Like I would never tell somebody just walk behind my horse.
Right.
I would never say, "Hey, Anjelah, go walk behind my horse."
I would never.
But I would say, but I would. You know what I mean?
And then I would go, "No."
Yeah, you also like put your hand on their butt and like just let them know that you're back there.
Can't they like sense your energy? Like, don't they say like the horse can tell if you're scared or like?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is, when they do kick like behind, why are they doing that? Are they feeling threatened, or is it like,
if they
there's
kick
a fly?
person?
Like, yeah.
If they kicked a person, it could just be they ain't like the person, or it could just be a horse that's just kind of a jerk. My horses never kick unless they're like kicking at a fly. Or like they kicking at one another, like get away from me.
Your horses get along? They like each other?
Sometimes, but it's like kids. Like I have one horse he's a toddler. He likes to pick at everybody, and then he gets his butt beat.
Oh. I definitely want to come to your farm.
Or we'll put you in a robe.
Oh my God!
And you can do farm chores.
He
with
loves a robe.
Yes.
I love a good robe. I have probably like. Here I have like 4 different robes that I rotate between. Just like
I got like 100.
Oh, I just have like 4 different ones that I rotate.
I'll get you one.
Thank
Mine
you.
has we released I
Your
have like
merch
several robes, yeah, and one of them says get up and time to do farm chores, and it's got all the animals on it. And then we also have my Come On Fluffy Hill robe that has like just my famous fluffy chicken.
And are they soft robes? Or are they like the hotel robes?
No, they're soft robes.
Yeah, I like a soft robe.
I don't like a hotel robe.
Nope. And they're like, this is $100 if you want to take it home. I'm like, who
for
wants
this
to take this home?
sandpaper?
Who wants to take this home?
Not interested.
No. That's a buffer.
Like
That's not a robe.
That like waffle material. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. So dumb. Who likes that? Not me. I want one of your robes.
I got you.
It's on your website. I'll order it.
No, I'll get you one.
Oh my God, thank you so much because I didn't want to order it.
I was like, you mean
I got candles too. I'll bring you one of those. Well,
Ooh.
I don't know why I didn't just bring you one, but honestly, it's because I forgot. So when you come do farm chores, I'll have you.
I would love that.
I'll just have you a goodie bag.
You said Birmingham?
2 hours.
Did we already do? We did.
We already did Birmingham. We did
Birmingham. The lyric.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right across from the Alabama Theater.
Yeah. He's like,
Yes,
oh yeah,
yes.
that
They're
little
like
one.
sister theaters.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
yeah, you
did
did that
not-
little theater.
I did
Oh,
not
that's
say-
so cute. Oh, you did
Hey.
the cute one. Oh, you did the.
What are
cute
you doing
theater.
December 29th?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll be here.
mark it down.
Is that your theater show?
What? Oh,
Correction.
No, I was talking about Birmingham. I am going to be here the 27th, filming my specials at the Ryman.
No way. I want to come. I'm here.
Anjelah can't come to my show.
I can come.
Oh.
I know your show.
She's already filmed a special at the Ryman. She knows the ropes.
No, I'm just talking
No,
about.
because he's saying because he's
I'll be
dirty.
dirty.
But I love.
She'll be up there clutching her pearls.
Just no.
No,
That's my brand and my style of comedy. Are you kidding me? No, I grew up on BET's Comic View. That's how I grew up on stand-up comedy.
So I have 2 shows there at the Ryman that we're filming the
Yes.
special, and then the 29th I'm going to be in Birmingham. I'm playing my first arena, the BJCC.
Well done.
Girl, come on.
Wow.
Come
on
on.
the 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Well done.
I'm
Putting it in the calendar.
I'm putting you in.
Wait,
How
December.
fun.
You said December.
I'm gonna say, y'all welcome my friend
Oh my gosh.
Bon Qui Qui to the stage.
Oh my gosh.
Don't play with me because I will.
Should I do a guest set?
Yeah.
Okay, but not Bon Qui. Don't.
Okay, who do you
I
wanna
won't
be?
Just Anjelah.
Angela.
I'll come do some stand up. But
Okay.
Bon Qui Qui retired. She's living on an island somewhere.
I hate that for you.
I don't.
Period.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Goodness.
On this podcast, we invite people to call in and tell us what they're grateful for or
Okay.
what they're mad about, or if they have a question, they need some advice. Danielle, did you pick one for us today? What do we have today?
I have, they're both under a minute, so I have one matitude and I have a voicemail of a gratitude as well.
Okay, let's hear it. Oh, first
Would
of
you
all,
like to hear?
yes. If you want to call in and tell us what your matitude gratitude advice is, here's a phone number.
Oh, here it goes.
747-300-5380. Give us a call. Ooh, yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What do we have today, Danielle?
Okay, do you, I feel like we should do matitude first, right?
Yeah, let's do matitude.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, I am mad about my ex-mother-in-law taking my spot at front and center at my daughter's wedding last weekend. She unapologetically moved from sitting next to her son, my ex-husband and father of the bride, in the second row, up to intentionally sitting in the front row center, exactly where she knew I was going to sit. Unapologetically pretended to ignore me, would not move. It was a lovely day, and I'm thankful that I did not beat her up. Thanks, Anjelah.
I'd have hit her.
Yeah, who was it that did that to her?
Her ex-mother-in-law.
Oh, her ex-mother-in-law
I'd have hit her.
sat in her seat at her daughter's wedding.
I'd have mollywopped her.
Yep, I believe you too.
I would have. I'd have hit her hard.
I believe that you would have like made a whole thing about it. Like, what are you doing in my? I feel like you would have done a whole bit, made it, and then it's a show. And then if she didn't move, then
I'd have grabbed her by the back
mollywopped
of her head and pulled her over the chair. I told you to get out my damn chair.
Well, listen. Thank God that didn't happen at your friend's wedding or something like that, because I fully believe you would have went in. What was her name? Did she say her name?
She didn't give a name.
Oh, she didn't give a name.
No name.
Better to do that then. But
Gotta
yeah,
keep that
that's-
anonymous. Yeah.
So I'm curious. What did she do? Did she just sit somewhere else?
What she want from
Which
us
is-
about it?
Like,
Which is crazy.
just sharing her
because it's-
attitude.
Oh, just share.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is crazy because this is her daughter's wedding. Like that was technically her grandmother, the daughter's
Yeah.
grandmother
Yeah,
that
yeah.
did that. But like usually, like everyone knows the mother sits
in the front row.
here.
But I'm curious, if she took her seat, then where did you end up sitting? Did you
Yeah.
take grandma's seat 3 rows back? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Did
Yeah.
the mom sit?
Yeah,
not
I
on the-
definitely would have had.
I'd have hit her.
I would have said something.
I would have said something. I would have had
been.
somebody.
I would have been like the sort of southern. I would have been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. This is actually not your seat. Your seat's back there. Thank you so much."
He is southern. What are you talking about? He's
No, but like
violent
more
southern.
aggressive. He's violent. I'm passive aggressive.
I'm like, girl, do that look like your seat?
He's
Uh-huh.
just aggressive.
And that would have been the first warning.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, clearly it's not your seat. So I'm gonna need you to take your dusty,
Crusty.
crusty behind
Uh-huh.
and move it on back there with the crusties in the back, because this ain't where you're supposed to sit.
You know what I feel like would be even like more, not insulting, but I guess kind of, when girls call me sweetheart or something.
Mm.
I cannot stand it. Right? Like when they're saying it in a way that's, oh, sweetie. Cannot stand.
They wouldn't call you if you punched them in the throat.
That's right. I should be punching more people.
Mm-hmm.
I should do that.
Comedian Anjelah Johnson goes to jail after show for
know.
punching in the throat.
In the throat.
And I will say, I will come get you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. You'd bail me out.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I
And
definitely feel like I
would
used
be on
to
the
be
sidelines going, and it was well deserved.
Yeah. I used to be more violent, I think, in my earlier, younger days, for sure. When I was actively Bon Qui Qui, I think I was definitely more inclined to get in a fight with somebody. And then now I'm just like, I don't want to throw my back out.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Listen, I'm too tired. Well, thank you for sharing your attitude, ma'am. I don't know if we're going to keep in those technical difficulties for the episode.
I will listen back to it, and I'll listen to your audio to see who was crazy. If
Maybe
it was you or me, it was you.
It might have been well, if she was going slow, but it did sound like the sound was cutting off.
I will listen to your audio and make an executive producer decision.
All right, thank you.
And would you like to hear a gratitude?
Yeah, let's do a gratitude because we're mad now. So let's move into gratitude.
Everyone just be chill for like 2 seconds.
Hey, Anjelah, Steve Cisneros. I am so grateful that I started walking and I've lost 25 pounds.
Hey, Steve.
58 years old, Mexican-American male, so you know I have great skin.
Como la
And
flor.
I'm single, and maybe I'll get a date now that I'm thinning out. That's what I'm grateful for. And I'm grateful that you make me laugh every time I see you on Instagram.
Aw. Well done. What he said, Steve Cisneros was his name?
Yes. Wait, yes.
Well
Steve.
done. Starting to walk and already lost 20. See, that's the thing. This gratitude just made me a matitude. All men got to do is I just started walking and lost 25 pounds. And then women and all our hormones, we got to like go get our blood checked.
No, always be like, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Whatever. I just got mad at your gratitude. Sorry, Steve. But well done for you. Congratulations. I hope you do get that date for sure. Well done. Any advice since you're also on a macro counting
he didn't
situation?
say he was counting on macros. He said he was walking.
Right. Well,
If I was out here walking, I'd still be thicker than a Snicker.
What? Okay, so you're doing your macros, but are you working out? Like, do you have what's your workout? Are you a gym? Are you a gym rat?
No, I hate the gym.
Okay. What do you do?
But I do go. I put a gym in my house because I knew that if I had to drive somewhere, I wouldn't do it.
Because you're rich.
I got money.
Oh.
It's in the barn. I bought like one of them all-in-one Smith machines, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a little treadmill that I don't use, and then I got a little sauna, you know.
Ooh.
The little Sun Home sauna.
Ooh.
Shout out.
You better get that sponsor.
They sent me. They said, "Can we send you a sauna?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, you can."
Yes.
And let me tell you something. I use that thing every day. If I don't feel good, I'll
really?
get in it. Gets like 180 degrees.
Wow.
Well,
It'll sweat the devil out of you.
Yes. Oh
You
my
don't
God.
need no exorcism because you just sit in there and you just sweat.
Yep, and he leaves.
And he leaves. It's fabulous. So I do that all the time.
How many guest rooms do you have?
Just one.
Just one? Oh, it sounded like you had this huge, like, we have, the West Wing has
I mean, it's
11 guest
6,000
rooms.
square feet. But no. See, the whole bottom part is a barn.
So that's where most of the square feet is.
So it's the same.
Okay.
So it's like 3,000 upstairs, 3,000 downstairs.
How do you, then you have your master bedroom and one guest bedroom?
I have a master bedroom. We have 2 guest bedrooms, but one is a guest bedroom and one is my office.
Oh, okay. I just want to know where I'm going to sleep when I come over.
We do have a really nice guest bedroom.
Okay, thank you. As
And
long
we
as-
have a cabin down the hill.
Oh,
It's got a little creek.
cute.
But, you know,
I love a creek.
you got to like take a 4-wheeler to get down there.
Oh, okay. That's if I want to be adventurous. Or I could ride one of the horses down there. Oh, that's fun.
We'll put you in the
In the guest house.
the
Okay.
guest bedroom, yeah.
That sounds fun. Okay, I can't wait. Thank you so much for inviting me.
That's gonna be a fun episode right there.
Yes. Hey, thank you so much for driving all the way to Nashville from Alabama just for me.
Just for this
no
podcast.
meetings,
No,
nothing else
nothing.
going on in your life.
Nothing.
Just for me.
This is it.
I am so grateful for you taking time
As you should be.
out of your schedule. Yes, as I should be, and I am and will forever be so grateful
No,
to you.
I was so excited when they asked me about it. I was like, yep, I love her. Let's do it.
Thank you. I
Thanks for having
appreciate
me.
you. Thank you for coming. And thank you, everybody, for listening and for watching. Bye.